in a house.
Yes!
They will receive clues to help them escape and steal a prize climbing to $1 million. What's stopping them? Each other.
Gotta Get Out, a new reality show streaming now on Hulu. 20 celebrities endure being trapped inside of a locked house together for a cool $1 million. Their only obstacle is figuring out who to trust in order to get out of the mansion. With the clock ticking and prize money at the finish line, time is money. I spoke with the show's host to learn more about Gotta Get Out and all of the sneaky tricks used in the show. Simu, thanks for joining us. This show looks like so much fun. Did you have so much fun doing this?
I had a lot of fun watching everyone's various escape attempts. I think the one thing that really became apparent to us very quickly is that these are not professional escape artists. These are regular people and reality TV stars. And so I think that just lends itself to like such hijinks when it comes to like people scheming together and coming up with like these escape plans. Some of them are truly incredible to watch.
Incredible. You're being kind. Let's talk about the concept of the show, right? Because this is a really interesting concept to combine like regular everyday people. They have no experience being on reality TV with a whole bunch of people who are kind of pros at it at this point. So that seems really unique.
Yeah, well, I think, I think there's something really unsatisfying about giving reality TV stars a bunch of money. And so I kind of love that we have a real people component to it where it's like, yeah, you might see some of these people commingle and team up, but at the end of the day, the money might go to people who are out there in the world and are making a living and doing their best and not, doing reality TV for whatever that's worth.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think we've got some incredible personalities. We've got some really great stories. And when they come together and they scheme, again, it's the scheming that is probably the most entertaining thing, the part of any kind of reality show that I've ever watched. But watching them kind of come up with a plan, and it's such a creative element, that I don't think you can see in any other kind of competition reality programming, but it's this like watching them come up with a seed of an idea and then building it and then more often than not having it fail spectacularly is it's the most entertaining thing.
Simu, I'd be terrible at this show because I'm looking at this house and I want to stay there. I wouldn't even try and leave. I just tuck myself in and I never go.
I think in 10 days worth of time, you might be ready to get out.
Oh, okay, I'll change my mind. This is obviously so different, right, from your other acting roles and the movies that you've been in. What have you kind of enjoyed about venturing into this?
Well, hosting is something that I really kind of developed a knack for. Ever since I hosted SNL, which was just the most incredible experience. But I felt like I went through such a gauntlet in that week, and I came out of it like, well, this would be crazy if I just like didn't use any of the skills that I had picked up or any of the expertise that I had learned, and then just kind of never came back to it. And so I found all these other opportunities to host. I hosted the People's Choice Awards. I hosted the Kelly Clarkson show for her a couple times. I guest hosted on Kimmel. And it's wound up being just such an incredibly fun outlet for me. I think it speaks to just like the immediacy of it. Like oftentimes we're doing it in front of a crowd or we get to tell jokes as ourselves. And there's something a lot more, it just hits a different way than if I were on a film set playing a character. And so for me, that's being an actor is definitely still my day job, but hosting is something that I've just grown to love more and more.
Yeah, you found a new passion. I love that. Last question for you, without giving too much away, because you've been saying like the most entertaining thing is just kind of seeing some of these strategies. Is there like a wildest strategy that you have seen so far that you can share with us? Even if you can only share like an element of the strategy, but anything that has really shocked you? I
would say the wildest thing that I ever saw was a Spencer Pratt exit strategy. And that should tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah, that's scary.
I'm kidding. No, it was great. It was true. It's like truly like one part genius and like maybe 4 or 5 parts not genius. But there's definitely like a stroke of genius to every escape plan for sure.
My goodness. All right. We cannot wait to see this. This looks like so much fun. Simu Liu, thank you so much for chatting with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
We can't wait to see all of the schemes and plots to escape the mansion. Gotta Get Out, hosted by actor and Marvel superhero Simu Liu, premieres on April 11th.